Call to order the September 24th of the 2019 of the Code Enforcement Board. Please all stand for the invocation and pledge, and the invocation will be given by Member Lewis and the pledge by Member Mann. Please stand.
Please, if we can bow our heads for a moment of silence. Thank you.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Clerk, can we have the roll call, please?
Chair Lowry,
Here.
Member Odom, absent. Member Lewis,
Present.
Member Mirza,
Here. Member
Member Bandor, absent. And Member Mann. Quorum is met.
Thank you. Can we have the swearing of the officers and anyone that's going to be speaking here on a case this evening? Please stand and take the oath.
Please stand and raise your right hand if you're going to be speaking tonight. Do you and each of you solemnly swear and affirm that the testimony you about to present shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
Okay, is there anyone here that would like to speak about anything but not on a case this evening? Okay. Could we have the consent agenda, please?
Yes, sir. We have, in addition to the minutes of the August 27th meeting for your approval, we also want to let you know about 5 cases that are being dismissed for incompliance. Those are 602, 748, 761, 780, and 831. We're also asking to continue case 700 to ensure that we have proper notice to the property owner. And there's one item that should have been omitted from the published agenda, and that's item 540. So we ask that you make those changes to the agenda for tonight.
Okay. Do we need a motion on the floor to accept? We need a motion on the floor to accept the agenda.
Yes.
So you're making a motion to accept the consent agenda as presented by the city?
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to accept the agenda as it is presented.
Okay. Second, anybody?
Second.
Okay, we have a motion on the floor made by Member Mann, seconded by Member Lewis to accept the consent agenda that is presented by the city. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Okay. Our first case this evening is case number 2019-00614. Officer Sechrist.
Bob Segrist, Code Enforcement Officer, City of Ocoee. Reference City of Ocoee case 2019-00614. The location of the violation is 5021 Millstream Road, Ocoee, Florida, and it is a citizen complaint. On July 2nd, I observed sections of rear exterior wall collapsed or missing and portions of roof missing with holes and trusses visible. And I'll submit exhibits A through D. On July 18th, a notice of code violation was issued and mailed to the property owners as identified by Orange County tax records as Maine Ray L. and Sammartino Stacy K. The notice was for violation of code numbers 10823D and 10823E, sub 1 and 2, and allowed the property owners until August 19th to correct the violations and comply with the code. Code 10823D states exterior walls. Every exterior wall shall be free of holes, breaks, loose or rotting boards, or timbers and any other conditions which might admit rain or dampness to the interior portions of the walls or to the occupied spaces of the building. All siding material shall be kept in good and sound structural condition. 10823E is for roofs. Sub 1 states roofs shall be structurally sound and maintained in a safe manner and have no defects which might admit rain or cause dampness in the walls or interior portion of the building. Sub 2 states all portions or sections of a roof shall be complete. No item shall display signs of deterioration that could be construed to affect the purpose or cause damage to the immediate area that could allow dampness or admit rain to the interior of the building. August 22nd, I re-inspected the property and observed non-compliance. And on September 10, a statement of violations, notice of hearing, and proof of service were sent certified and regular mail to the property owners by the board clerk. On September 11, the property was posted, and a second posting was placed inside the lobby at City Hall with 24-hour public access. As of today's date, 9/24, the property was re-inspected and remains in non-compliance. The city is requesting a compliance time of 30 days, followed by a fine of $50 per day per violation thereafter if found non-compliant.
Is this house occupied or is just,
Is it what?
is there somebody living in this?
Oh, I don't think so. I think they come and go, my understanding. There is an active water account.
So what, there's no contact whatsoever with the occupants?
No, sir.
Okay, so, okay. Any other discussion? What's the pleasure of the board?
Could you tell me the dates again that you gave me? Please?
Sure. It was first observed on July 2nd, but the notice of code was July 18. They were given till August 19, and on August 22, they were found in violation still.
So it was returned to you? You said unclaimed, returned 8/19?
I'm sorry?
August 19.
The notice you sent out on, that it was returned on 8/19?
No. The notice of code violation was issued on July 18.
To answer
The
its
30
question,
days would be from August 22nd, or the 30 days would be
From today.
from today? Okay.
Oh, right.
He might be one of the certified mail is unsigned, so the posting trunk.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion.
Well, okay. Member Lewis?
I'd like to make a motion that I move that in case number 2019-00614, that the respondent be found in violation for the code as cited as of August the 19th, and be given until 30 days from today, which will be
24.
October the 24th, to come into compliance, will be fined $50 per day per violation until found in compliance.
And on both the compliance date and the date they were found in violation, you mean 2019?
2019, I'm sorry.
And I second the motion.
Okay. Okay, what was the actual date?
24,
10/24.
Mr. Chairman, 24.
Okay. Okay, we have a motion on the floor made by Member Lewis, seconded by Member Mann. In case number 2019-00614, that the respondents be found in violation, cited as of August 19, 2019, for codes 108-23D and 108-23E, sub 1 and 2. And to come into compliance by October 24th, 2019, or be fined $50 per day per violation as long as the violation remains in non-compliance. Any discussion?
Attorneys need, is that 2 or 3 violations?
Two.
Any other discussion?
No, sir, Mr. Chairman.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.
We typically are looking at the section number for repeat purposes, not subs.
Right, okay, I got you.
Okay, case number 2019-00694, Officer Secret.
Bob Seegers, Code Enforcement Officer, City of Ocoee. Reference City of Ocoee case 2019-00694. The location of the violation is 6918 Sawmill Boulevard, Ocoee, Florida. It is a citizen complaint and it is an occupied property. On July 26th, I observed one large tree in the backyard that appeared to be dead and a potential hazard to at least 2 structures. And I'll submit exhibits A through C. On July 29, a notice of code violation was issued and mailed to the property owner as identified by Orange County tax records as Joy O. Ross. The notice was for violation of code 115-3A sub 1 and allowed the property owner until August 13 to correct the violation and comply with the code. Code 115-3A states, declaration of nuisance and menace. Any of the following conditions or things on lands within the city is hereby declared and defined to be a nuisance and menace to public health, safety, and welfare. Dead, diseased, decaying, and unsafe trees, or any limb or other portion thereof. On August 28, I re-inspected the property and observed non-compliance. And on September 10th, a statement of violation, notice of hearing, and proof of service were sent certified in regular mail to the property owner by the board clerk. On September 11, the property was posted, and a second posting was placed inside the lobby at City Hall with 24-hour public access. As of today's date, September 24, the property is re-inspected and remains in non-compliance. The city is requesting a compliance time of 30 days, followed by a fine of $50 per day thereafter if found non-compliant.
What is that white line? Is that like a rope somebody put?
It is a rope, right?
So to make sure that it does not fall on somebody's?
Exactly.
So they are doing some, they are aware that this is a dangerous situation, so they tie it down so it falls on.
That's not going to help much.
No.
Okay, any discussion for the officer? Okay, what's the pleasure of the board?
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion.
Yes,
I move that in case 2019-009, 00694, that the respondent be found in violation for code 15-3A, cited as of September 24th, 2019, and be given 30 days, to 2019 to come in compliance or be fined $50 a day.
30 days.
So you mean in violation of code section 115?
115, yes, ma'am.
3A, and
Yes.
then as cited as of 8/13/2019?
Oh, okay, so we're going back to July?
Yeah.
Okay,
The date the officer,
that originally.
okay. And then that you're giving them until October 24th, 2019?
Yeah,
Thank you. That's what I thought you said.
thank you. Mhm.
Okay, now we got that. Okay. I need a second.
I second motion.
Okay. We have a motion on the floor made by member Mann, seconded by member Lewis. In case number 2019-00694, that the respondents be found in violation for code 115-3A and be given until August 13, 2019. So
August 13th.
in violation of, as of August 13, 2019. Have been given until October 24th, 2019 to come into compliance or be fined $50 per violation as long as the violation remains in non-compliance. Any discussion?
That was per day.
I think, I understand this is in non-compliance and there is issues, but $50 per day starting August is little too high for me, so
It would start October 25th if they don't take the tree down between now and then. It wouldn't start until the day after your compliance date, not the code officer's compliance
so it's
date,
not gonna
yours.
go.
The only time you do a retroactive fine is if you have a repeat violation, and the statutes allow you to make it from the date the code officer observed the repeat violation, if you want to, you don't have to. But for initial violations, you cannot do that. You've got to give them time to come into compliance before a fine goes into effect. So this would be October 25th, if you pass this motion.
All right, thank you.
Any other discussion?
Sir,
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Case number 2019-00734, Officer Loeffler.
Case number 2019-00734 is 1510 Maureen Avenue. This is an occupied premises and a citizen-generated complaint. On August 6th, this officer did observe miscellaneous junk and debris within the carport area, and that's in the lower picture there on Exhibit A. Waste cans stored in a prohibited location, 2 inoperable expired tag vehicles on jack stands with flat tires, and one of them was on a prohibited area of front long grass. And in general, tall weeds and grass on the front side and rear yard, and that's visible in the right picture. On the same date, a violation notice was posted at the location and sent out certified and regular service to the property owner, Jason DeFina, as identified by county records, for violation of ordinances 115-3A3 regarding junk and debris and failing to remove after notification. 143-27 regarding the location, time, and placement of his containers. 165-3A regarding the expired tag inoperable vehicles, both of them. And 115-3B regarding the tall weeds and grass. The notice provided until August 16th, 2019, to comply with the codes as cited. On September 10th, the location was re-inspected and found non-compliant. On the same date, a hearing notice to this meeting was posted at the location in the City Hall foyer with 24-hour public access and sent out regular and certified service. As of today's date, the property remains non-compliant with the exception of the waste cans, which are now properly located. One of the expired tag inoperable vehicles has been removed, but it's still in violation because there's 2 of them. So, ordinance is 165-3A, 115-3B, and 115-3A3 remain in violation. The city's recommending a 15-day compliance time frame and $25 per day per violation fine for every day not in compliance with any orders the board may issue.
Okay, help me to understand this. You have 4 violations, correct?
1 came into compliance, correct?
Okay, and you have 5 items identified under, so which 2 are under 1? So if the first paragraph, the first sentence, miscellaneous junk, debris, carport area. Tall weed, grass, that's second. Waste can, that's third. 2 inoperable expired tags, fourth, and driveway prohibited grass area. So those are 5.
You've got 4 code sections, 115.3A, 115.3B, 143.27A, and 165.3A.
That's why if you, last one, few meetings back, we discussed it that if these could be bullet points so we can tie it, that would be helpful. Right now, I see 4 violation and 5 issues. That's how I'm reading it.
Well, I think 2 of the things fell under one code, is that?
Yes, in my narrative, I was just being descriptive to explain that there was tall weeds and grass under one of the vehicles.
This is the combined motion, but I don't see it into your set. Did it get into this?
Yeah, the city's presenting 4 violations, one's in compliance, and 165-3A, 115-3B, and 115-3A3 remain.
I was not expecting one tonight, so I did not have it in the minutes. I do have the one you drafted, though, for whoever.
Yeah. Or if y'all would,
Make it.
somebody would like me to make it and somebody can say so moved?
Yes.
But why don't you give me a fine amount and a compliance date that you all think is appropriate?
Okay.
So
Okay.
it was
Okay.
out of
Any more
compliance on
questions
August
concerning-
16th, though, right? That was the first time,
Right.
or the 6th.
We're only requesting the fine and the finding of violation for the last 3.
Right, yeah, okay.
I think the confusion was in my narrative of my testimony. I said tall grass, the vehicle
Yeah.
was parked on the grass.
Would the 14th of October work for you all? That's
Hmm?
14th or
15 days would be
the
the
8th?
9th.
Okay, the 9th, all right,
Okay,
14 day will
Right.
be the second week of October.
So,
yes.
okay.
Good night.
the 9th of October.
And you were asking
So-
50 per violation?
25.
25.
25 per violation, thank you. Okay,
So the motion,
so the motion would be, I move to find in case number 2019-00734, to find the respondent in violation as cited as of August 16th, 2019. However, is now in compliance with Code Section 143-27A, and no fine will be assessed for that violation. Respondent is given until October 9th, 2019 to comply with Code Sections 115-3A, 115-3B, and 165-3A. In the event respondent does not comply within on or before 10/9/19, a fine of $25 per violation per day will be imposed for each and every day the violation remains in noncompliance.
second motion.
No,
No.
you so moved the
You
motion.
gotta move.
No,
it.
So moved.
So moved.
Now somebody needs to second.
I second.
Thank you.
So you're gonna throw it all on me?
Do you want me to sum it
No,
up?
no, I get it. I've only been doing it for 14 years, so I can
I know you
I
can
can do
do
it I can do it one more time.
I'm throwing it on you then.
Okay. Okay, so anyway, we have a motion on the floor, I guess by Member Lewis, and seconded by Member Mann, in case number 2019-00734, that the respondents be found in violation as of August the 16th, 2019, and found in compliance for 143-27A, however, found in violation for Code 115-3A and 115-3B, and be given until October 9th, 2019 to come into compliance or be fined $25 per day per violation as long as the violation remains in noncompliance.
Also
No, and
165-3.
165 also.
Oh, yeah, okay, 165-3. 3A, okay, excuse me. Okay, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Case number 2019-00841, Officer Laughlin.
Case number 00841 is 702 Malcolm Road. This is an occupied structure. It does not have any sanitary facilities in it, no electric, no water. Ownership is in limbo of a trust. There is a female resident who claims the house was willed to her. However, there is no legal proceedings have happened that demonstrate that. She hasn't done whatever it is, if that is the case even. So we're only dealing with the trust as Orange County shows the ownership. On August 30th, 2019, this officer responded to the location regarding unsanitary and unsafe conditions. A group of homeless persons living within a single-family dwelling without potable water or electricity or a wastewater system. The front easement is piled daily with scrap items, paper and plastic and litter, kind of like a recycling thing. On the same date, a violation notice was posted at the location and sent out certified and regular delivery to the owner as identified by official records, Arthur F. Young Jr. Estate, for violation of 10835 as it constitutes a public nuisance to the occupants, the neighboring residents, and the adjacent properties and structures. Additionally, this code allows the Code Enforcement Board to order the property secured and abated should it become vacant. The notice required same-date compliance, and that was to discontinue occupancy of the structure and secure it from entry. On September 2nd, non-compliance was observed, and on September 10th, a statement and hearing notice to this meeting was posted at the location and in the City Hall foyer with 24-hour public access and sent out certified and regular service. As of this date, the violations still exist. Unsanitary occupancy is still occurring. The city is recommending a compliance time frame of 5 days and a penalty of $100 per day for every day not in violation or not in compliance with any orders the board may issue. And additionally, requesting the board to give us a provision to secure the property and clean it up should it become vacant. And the police department is working closely with us on the possibility of it becoming vacant.
Okay, help me out here. I'm a
course.
little confused. They are living, did the city issue them occupancy permit, or they're just living without an occupancy permit in this dwelling?
They moved into a deceased person's house. Oh, I got to show you something on Exhibit A. I can't believe I almost forgot that. It says to the occupants, and this is from the woman who thinks she owns the house or may eventually, that if you want power, you must help to pay for the gas for the generator that supplies power. No contribution equals no power. So that exhibit is just to demonstrate that they are living in there.
How many people did you say were living in there?
I couldn't tell you. Appears to be 4 or 5 people on bicycles.
And they have no,
Criminal records right now.
so how do we know who they are?
Who the owner is? How?
Yeah, how do we know who the owner is?
The owner is the trust,
The trust.
yeah. Until a personal representative's deed or some other documentation through a probate process gets recorded, the trust remains the owner.
So
Or something else transpires and nobody's there. Then we'll move in and board it up.
Well, first of all, we got this case in front of us that we've got to vote on, then we got to let our police department take care of this situation.
Okay,
So we need to go ahead and vote on this. We can sit here and talk all day about what we think, but we need to let them do their job and we do ours at this moment.
Your fines
Let's
go
see,
against the property owner,
Yeah.
and once they're recorded, it's a lien against that property, or any other property that
fine.
a respondent owns.
Because what I get here, we're not really getting any kind of information that we would like to ask.
Right.
So
Yep.
we need to move on and let our justice system take care of it.
The third one down, if you
Mr.
look at
Chairman, I'd
that.
like to make a motion.
Abatement?
Yeah, abatement. You see the third one down?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, okay. Anyone else? Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion, to be.
Yes, sir.
That in case number 2019-00841, the respondent be found in violation for code 108-35, and given until 5 days
At worst case, as of August.
as,
Yeah, as of August
as of August 30th,
2019.
2019, to come into compliance or be fined $100 per day per violation until found in compliance. Further authorization of the city to abate the property and assess costs to the fine.
Did you say August or September?
Oh, October, right?
No.
They were
wouldn't it
found
be-
in violation as cited as of August 30th, 2019?
As of August 30th, 2019.
And you want to give them until,
The 4th of October.
okay, October 4th, 2019?
I thought they asked for 5 days.
Well, we're talking about 5 days? So
They
that-
asked for 5 days, so
Actually,
that'll be,
that Monday
that'll
would
be
be the
September
30th.
30th.
30th of September.
September 30th.
Friday, right?
No,
Now, if you go September, they're talking about 5 days. Now, you can do what you want.
Okay,
So-
okay, well, I mean, at this point, that's why I said, Mr. Chairman, at this point, it doesn't seem like we're gonna get the $100. It doesn't seem like it's gonna even go into any type of further,
Yeah.
the police are gonna have to step in this.
Well, this is
It
true.
would be
but
the
we still
trust.
We still got to give a date.
Okay, all right, so how about the 9th?
What?
1, 2, 3, 4,
How
5.
about 10/4? Did you say 10/4?
10/4,
10/4/19?
not 2019,
Or a fine of what?
$100 a day?
Okay. And then you also authorize the city to abate the violation if the property becomes vacant and assess the cost against the property?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Attorney Sneed.
could I just have a,
Would it be correct to say that once the abatement occurs, that property would be in compliance and the assessed fines would stop?
Yes, oh, yes, absolutely. Once an affidavit of compliance is filed, it will automatically stop, so.
Okay, but that's when the property is vacant.
Correct.
Yeah. So the property has to be vacant before we can approach it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, we need a second.
the motion is then that the date will be October the 4th?
October the 4th. That was Friday. Friday, right?
Well, no.
Well, can the date be changed? In other words,
Well, you
my
can
question
amend-
would be,
Well, he'd have to
He-
amend the
he-
motion.
okay, well, can we amend the motion to support the city's request for 5 days, which would be September the 30th?
That's,
I understand what you're saying in terms of that, if you like. I mean, I don't see that this property coming into compliance at all. There's no running water, it's a violation, it's a hazard. It's a hazard to the community. And those-
So we're extending the period of time.
I mean-
If it's not going to come into compliance, then it's better to resolve it somehow. And the city's asking for 5 days, so they would at least start that
It's
process.
at 30, am I right?
No.
No, 5 days from today, which would be the 30th, instead of
September
going to
30th
October the
instead.
4th.
Right, that was my original statement, it's 30th, but,
Oh,
Well, I didn't understand it to be
yeah,
that.
I originally said the 30th.
well, yeah, because it even caught me off guard, so I'm just.
Yeah. I thought you were asking for it to be
Wait,
the 4th.
so you're okay, you were amending your motion to the 30th?
No, I
of
originally
September.
stated the 30th.
Okay.
Okay.
September
Well, that's
30th,
what I was asking for.
2019.
Right.
Now we need a second for
I
the
second that if it's September the 30th.
All right. You have something? Mr. Chairman, is that all right?
Yes. Okay, so we have a motion on the floor made by Member Mann and seconded by Member Lewis. In case number 2019-00841, that the respondent be found in violation as of August 30th, 2019 for Code 108-35 and to come into compliance by September 30th, 2019, and be fined $100 per day as long as the violation remains in non-compliance. Also, would like to authorize the city to invade and clean up the property once the property is vacated. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Okay, case resolutions. Case number 2019-00195, Officer Rodriguez.
In her absence, that property is in compliance and was in compliance on time.
Okay, thank you. Case number 2019-00322, Officer Loeffler.
The city is requesting the board extend this to the next meeting. There was a permit applied for, it was reviewed, it was rejected, and a revision has been submitted.
Okay,
So what's the compliance date you want extended? What's the date?
Next board meeting. Day before the next board meeting.
Hold
which
on.
will be the 23rd, 22nd?
Yes, sir.
No, October 21st is the day before, right?
Fourth Tuesday of the
October
month.
22nd is the next board meeting.
Right, so, did I
Fourth
hear the
Tuesday
day
of the month.
before or the day of?
Let's do day before, so then we
Okay, the
had
21st.
a solid 24 hours before it comes.
I think we have that motion to extend the compliance date. Yes, this is on the back page? Yes.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion.
Yes, sir?
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion that in case number 2019-00322, that the complaint date be extended to October the 21st of 2019.
Okay. Need a second?
Second?
Okay, we have a motion on the floor made by Member Lewis, seconded by Member Mann, that the case number 2019-00322 be extended until October 21st, 2019. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Case number 2019-00549, Officer Sechrist.
Bob Sears, Code Enforcement Officer, City of Ocoee. That property is in compliance as of September 5th. There's an affidavit on file. No
Okay.
further action required.
Thank you. Case number 2019-00554, Officer Loeffler.
Unfortunately, that is in non-compliance even as of today, so that's order imposing fine.
Okay, we need a motion?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion.
Yes, sir?
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion in case number 2019-00554 to impose fines as of $25 per day, starting September the 7th, 2019, for the violations of Section 115-3B.
Okay.
Second?
Okay, we have a motion on the floor made by Member Lewis, seconded by Member Mann. Case number 2019-00554, that we go ahead and impose fine as of September 27th, 2019.
September 7th.
7th,
7th.
September 7th,
right.
Oh, I thought you said 27th.
2019.
I thought
I
you said
didn't say
27th.
Go ahead.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Okay, that completes our agenda. Now we go ahead with our comments. Mr. Clerk.
The only thing I have is to, I wish to confirm with the board, we had talked about last month doing a workshop before, at 6 o'clock before the October meeting. Everyone was supposed to check their calendars to make sure we were available for that date and to put it in stone. So I just want to ask for consensus to move forward with that.
Okay? Member Mann?
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion
You can.
Yeah.
that on the 22nd of October, we come at 6 o'clock to have a training
Okay,
for the purpose of educating the board.
okay. Well, you made a motion, I need a second. I need a second on that motion.
He's checking.
Okay, give a moment here.
I second that motion.
Huh?
I second the motion to
Okay.
come in
All
at 6 o'clock on the 24th.
Okay, we have a motion on the floor made by Member Mann, seconded by Member Lewis, that we have our workshop 1 hour before our meeting of September 22nd. October 22nd. Good heavens, 2019.
Member Lewis had said the 24th, so I just want to clarify. Is it before our next code board meeting, which is on Tuesday the 22nd?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking on the wrong. I'm sorry. I'd be on the 22nd.
Yep. So, any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? That motion carries. Any other comment, Member Mann? Okay, thank you. Member Mirza?
I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you. Our attorney?
Good job, everyone. Thank you.
Member Lewis?
Nothing, thank you.
Okay.
No, sir.
No comment, sir.
Wow, interesting. Mr. Butler?
Thank you, everyone, for being here.
Oh, thank you. And for myself, I look forward to the workshop because hopefully we can clarify a lot of things that needs to be clarified. And we found that out a little bit last month. And so I'm really looking forward to that. And the only other thing is that let's see how we can start sending out this information on that meeting as early as possible so we can really put this into their heads that we got this happening.
I'm not sure what information I'm going to have to distribute.
Well, first of all, the reason why I say that is because if we are having this meeting, which we had the motion to do so, that we might have to, keep reminding, okay, our members up here that we do have that meeting before the regular meeting at 6 o'clock.
So like an email to everyone?
Email, or yes. That way, they can reply back to you personally, which is the way it's supposed to be set up. And
Correct.
And that way we can really have that, we really have it work, because there's a lot of work that goes involved with this, okay? So this is the reason why I say that. But other than that, excellent job, appreciate it, and we'll see you next month. Meeting adjourned.
Yeah, if you determine you can't make it, let Justin know ASAP.
Because there is a lot of work that goes into this.
We'll reschedule
What will be the topic of that training?
the workshop.
Yeah.
I go over 162 for you and kind of explain the process.